Okay, so we've collected height data from all the pupils in the class, or for some classes there may be one or two pupils that need to be added to your list. So we've created a Google spreadsheet and we've got column headings. At the moment you've got name, sex and height, in brackets cm to indicate that all the numbers are centimetres. You don't need to write cm next to the numbers. Don't worry too much about this, we'll get to that column in a moment. In column A we've got name, column B we've got sex, and in column C we've got height. And you note I've got capital letters for first names and surnames, and I've shortened the data that's entered into column B just to F and M. It makes it much easier to enter, much quicker, and you're much less likely to make a spelling mistake. So I've collected all the names from the pupils in my class. Okay, I've got 30 pupils in total, and underneath we need to do some calculations with this data. We need to calculate first of all the total height of the class, the average height of the class. We need to look at the maximum height and the minimum height, and these are very, very simple formula. Okay, first of all, if I double click, the formula that I've used, and any formula begins with an equals sign. Sum means total of, adding up. I've opened brackets, and the first cell I wish to add up is C2. I use the colon symbol, which is a dot above a dot, to separate the first cell that I wish to add up to the last cell I wish to add up. And in this case it's C2 colon C31. So for my class it's everything between C2 and C31 that gets added up. And I've opened a bracket, so I need to close it. And I simply press enter, and there's my result. So my total height of the class is 4,834 centimetres. Now, average, pretty much the same. The only difference is the word changes from sum to average. So we're telling the software we want to find the average. So it adds up everybody and divides them by the number of pupils. Again, we've got C2 to C31. Nice and simple. Next, maximum. Oh, in fact, I've made a mistake there. So I need to change that to max equals max C2 to C31, and I've made a mistake because my label there says maximum, so I've now changed it C2 to C31, and I press enter, and there's my result. And I need to change this to minimum. Okay, equals min C2 C31, and it looks at the minimum number in those contained between those cells. Nice, easy, straightforward formula to get some very basic data. Okay, so if we can do that, that would be superb. And I press enter, and there we go. Okay, so we've calculated the total, the average and the maximum for the entire class. The next video we're going to look at separating the data and calculating those getting the data for males and females.